to Gaming with Fun. Hope you are all having a great Thanksgiving and eating lots of food, having lots of time with family and everything. Yes, we are here on Thanksgiving Day recording this video. I did my Thanksgiving with my family and everything yesterday, so we're pretty freed up today. So I wanted to take this opportunity to make this video with all the recent changes and everything over the past month or so. So this is just going to be a overview or new build video for what I'm running on my Barbarian Sentinel tank currently. So let's just get right into it. There's been lots of changes, as I said, with all the hunts and things like that. Lots of people out there covering all that stuff, so I'm not going to make any videos about the hunts, but I do want to talk about some of the gear today and things that I'm using in my build. So firstly, we're still using the Lion Guard helmet for I guess you would say trash mob clears and things like that, but we are using the blessed helm of the Sky Blazer for single target boss encounters. Great for Tom, Zariel, stuff like that. Gives you 10,000 power when you're facing a single enemy. So we do swap that in for that kind of stuff. One piece that I wanted to, well, there's two pieces that I wanted to pay special attention to today. One is the chest piece and another is a pair of the boots. And currently we have switched to the blessed breastplate of the Crusader. And if you read this tooltip, when you have a shield or temp HP, your power is increased by 8,000. I have tested this, and this is not currently working as it reads. I can demonstrate that for y'all now. But currently, it is only giving the power when you have a shield, such as a pally shield. You can see here I have my Enduring Shout, which gives temporary HP, and I also have my Battle High, which gives temporary HP. So if you look, my power is at 124k. So if we use our Shout, power is still 124k. We use our Battle High, power is still 124k. So this is currently not working as it reads, which I really hope that they fix this to work as it reads, because this will be a really good piece of gear for tanks. It's slightly better than the Lion Guards. As you can see, we lose some armor penetration switching that out, but my armor penetration is still currently over cap, so that's not a big deal. But this will be a really good piece if you have a regular paladin healer that you run with, and if they fix it to work, you know, as the tooltip reads, it's going to be really outstanding for tanks. And it's actually going to work in tandem with another piece of gear. So if we just skip ahead and look at the boots, so using the Blessed Greaves of the Fallen Angel for most content, which gives you 5,000 increased power when you're 25 feet or closer to your target, which we're always 25 feet or closer to our target, so that works out really good for us. But if we actually switch this out to the Blessed Wisp of the Shadow Demon, whenever you are struck by a critical strike, you have a 10% chance to increase your maximum hit points by 20% and gain 3% defense for 10 seconds. Now, when they say critically struck, that doesn't mean critically struck only by an enemy. So every time we receive a critical heal, we also get the chance to proc this. And that temp HP, whenever it procs, if this chess piece is working the way that it's intended or the way that it reads, then that would also proc the 8,000 power from the chess piece. So with these two pieces working in tandem, that would be really, really great for tanks, because we would basically always have this 8,000 power from the chess piece from all the sources of temp HP that we can, get. So every time these boots proc, we would get that. Every time we used our Enduring Shout, we would get that 8,000 power. Every time we use our Battle High, we would get that 8,000 power. So that would be really, really great if they actually fix that to work the way that it reads, instead of only working currently with the Paladin Shield. So yeah, wanted to pay a little special attention to those two pieces of gear, because if they work the way that if the chest works the way that it reads, and the boots proc it, and all of our other sources of temp HP proc it, then that's just really great for us as tanks. And I think we all know that tanks don't get a whole lot of love in this game when it comes to gear and stuff, so it'd be really nice to have something like that that worked in tandem for us to use. Moving on, using the Lion Guard's Raid Van Braces, still using the Lionheart Greatsword, Lionheart Sword Knot. Again, using the Blessed Greaves of the Fallen Angel for most normal content. The Wisps of the Shadow Demon, very good for like Tom and Tick, getting that temp HP bonus whenever we receive those crit heals. Other than that, I pretty much use these most of the time, though. For most content, I don't need that extra HP, so it's not a really big deal. Still using the Reflective Collar, Tanner's Leather Ring, Defending Ring of the Sentinel, Mirror Plated Belt. Still haven't got the new shirt or pants, so still using just the Infernal, and using the 4 journal set. So outside of those few things that you can get from the hunts, not a lot changed with the gear and stuff. Some of the other changes that are incoming that we will see on preview pretty soon, with the companion changes and the changes to companion influence. It's probably going to switch a lot of our stuff around. Not exactly sure what they're going to do with the dark enchantments yet, and not exactly sure how the math and everything is going to work out for all the changes that they're making with the bondings and everything. We'll have to wait and see how that all plays out, but I expect there to be several updates and changes throughout the course of the time on preview with that. Still using all the same mount bonuses, 2 Gladiator's Guiles. Gonna get around to changing this out eventually, just haven't gotten around to it yet. Looking at our mount bolster, you can see I'm only at 83% right now. It's not a real big deal. Tunnel Vision is a pretty decent mount power for tanks to use. It's great for opening on a boss. Gives you that big one-shot damage to help with threat right out the gate. So something to consider if you're not using a debuff or something like that for your mount power. Companions, still currently all running the same companions. Of course, again, not sure what's going to happen with the bondings and everything once all those companion changes that they're announced the other day come to pass. So I'm gonna hurry up and wait type of schedule right now with all that, just to see how everything plays out. Boons, still pretty much using all the same boons. Of course, you just kind of change this up for whatever your needs are to, try and achieve your stat caps and all of that kind of stuff. Powers, still using all the same powers. Not much has changed for the Barbie here recently, so I don't typically use Enduring Shout. Most of the time I use Indomitable Battle Strike. But I will definitely be using Enduring Shout more often if that chess piece gets fixed to work the way that it reads. And outside of that, that's pretty much all that has changed in my build for the hunt gear and everything that I've been able to acquire. Of course, with the addition of the forge and all that stuff, able to upgrade your hunt gear, which I've upgraded all the hunt gear that I have to be the blessed. One thing to keep in mind, the forge is still currently broken, so if you add an armor and reinforcement kit or anything to a piece of hunt gear, you will not be able to upgrade it until they get that forge fixed, which hopefully they would fix that soon, but I really don't know of a timeline on that. It doesn't seem to be that important to them, so all the hunt gear that I've gotten I just have held on to until I got the reagent to upgrade it, and then upgraded it and added the armor reinforcement kits after it was upgraded. So anybody that got their hunt gear and stuff and added reinforcement kits before the forge became active, you're kind of just stuck waiting till the forge gets fixed until you'll be able to upgrade your pieces of hunt gear. Excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for all that. If you have any questions or comments, anything like that, always feel free to leave those in the comment section of the video as always. As always, thanks to everybody that's subscribed to the channel, everybody that's watched the videos or left comments or questions previously. I really appreciate all y'all's support. Yeah, that's going to about wrap it up. So if you would like to see more content or anything on the Barbarian Sentinel in the future, of course, always feel free to subscribe to the channel. And as I said before, questions or comments are always welcome. Just drop those in the comment section of the video and I'll get to them as soon as possible. Outside of that, hope you all have a great day, and we will catch you in the next video.